Hello, welcome to another episode of Gotta Start Somewhere. Regulation F. Why is the music not working? There you go. Alright. Today is December 18th. Guys, PSA. Do not go out to the city during this time, especially uptown. This is a nightmare. Alright, this is Roaring Moon. Thunderous. More like a mirror, but not really. I'm gonna treat it as a mirror instead of Chimpow's running Roaring Moon and Ogerpon. Also not run. Well, this is not running then. Why does it have slow? Oh, it doesn't have Incineroar. But mirror or Shifu Champa with Incineroar Raging Bolt in the back. Or Shifu. Let's start the timer. Urshifu Chimpao, right? Urshifu Chimpao with Incineroar and Raging Bolt in the back. It seems. Alright. Okay. So Ogerpon is there, Roaring Moon is there. I could try to take out both. Does it terrestrialize? It might terrestrialize. Let's see. Let's try the plan. Okay. Dragon Terror. Oh. Huh, that is a okay. Flying Terra? What? Okay, missed. That is not great. Urshifu is out. Flying Terra. It could probably Aqua Jet. I could Surging Strikes one more time. To Roaring Moon. This is probably an Aqua Jet in this location. I could protect. Buy one turn of Tailwind. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, right. Protect doesn't mean anything. Ooh, wow. Alright. That's not good. Okay, it is intimidated. It is faster. So I'm gonna fake out Roaring Moon. And I'm going to Thunderclap Urshifu. Double Protect. So it's taking out my fake out. I could Flare Blitz Roaring Moon. And then try to Thunderclap Urshifu as well. Oh wow. Okay. And Flare Blitz is going to go into the Roaring Moon. Does not kill. It will Acrobatics again. What does this do? What did they try to do? They're gonna try to double up into me and might as well just get an attack. Urshifu is more okay. Oh, it tries to Tailwind. Okay. Thunderclap again. Onto the Urshifu. I just have to try to knock it out as much as possible. It's going to Acrobatics. I am resisting. I will end up whittling it down. What's the last one in the back? It is a Landorus. Let me protect, see what it's trying to do. Acrobatics and Earth Power. Could Fairy Terra, Thunderclap, Roaring Moon to not take too much damage against. Oh, never mind. Alright. It will probably still have killed me after the even without the crit anyway. Okay. I wasn't able to protect my my Pokemon. Alright. Well, if you liked the video so far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Anything helps out with the channel. Thank you very much. And then we are going to move on to the VAR review portion. Alright, so let's talk about what happened in this game. As you can see, I lost again, but I feel like in Showdown, people are much better than I was feeling in Cartridge. I feel like these are the people who actually care about the battles of the game, and I'm starting to feel it, and then I have to start from the bottom and see how I can get better. So let's get started. The enemy is running Landorus, Roaring Moon, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Raging Bolt, and Ogerpon. So this is a pretty similar team to what I am running, except they are running the Roaring Moon. So I was thinking maybe this is a mirror, right? So it start with Urshifu, Chimpao, and then put Incineroar, Raging Bolt. I just be like, oh, maybe I'll just do what it says. But it is a little different because they're running the Roaring Moon. So maybe it is something that I will have to take a look at, whether my leads are correct. But I feel like I just played it wrong, the game, rather than it being the fault of my lead. So we'll see how it goes. So my Urshifu is good. Not really against much, right? It's good against the Roaring Moon, supposedly, but then it had the Flying Terra. Did this rule set change yet? Picolytics? No, right? Not yet. Is ZA Pokédex the thing for what they're running? No, I don't think they're running anything yet. VGC Regulation F Showdown. Roaring Moon 2%. It is usually running what Terra? Does it not tell you what Terra it runs? Oh, that's strange. I guess they don't really tell you about the Terra. Okay, well, he was running Flying Terra, right? But Urshifu fares well against maybe Ogerpon. Landorus is strong, and it's also strong against Roaring Moon, supposedly, with the close combat. Chimpao is good against Landorus and Roaring Moon, Rillaboom, and the Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt is good against Urshifu, and Landorus is good with Raging Bolt. And Incineroar against Rillaboom, and Rillaboom against the Landorus maybe, and Urshifu if anything. And I guess Urshifu is pretty good against Ogerpon because it has decent offensive typing with Surging Strike, and also good defensive typing. So I think the 4 that I brought in was correct. It's just how I played it was the problem. So let's take a look. So I brought the Urshifu and the Chimpao. And the enemy brought the Roaring Moon and the Ogre Pawn. So first turn, I think he Flying Terra with the Tailwind, and Ivy Cudgel for my Chimpao, and then Water in here. And I tried to use the Icicle Crash, but then it missed. I think if it went in, I would have won the game. And this is just not the best. At least we can see in this iteration Urshifu, Surging Strike, Oko, Ogre Pawn, her flame, right? And Chimpao misses, which is unfortunate. Now the enemy has Tailwind. I think if the Icicle Crash went in, I feel like I'll win. I protected the Chimpao. I forgot about the Aqua Jet. Again, don't protect against Urshifu. Switch instead. It's just something that I keep forgetting. I just need to remind myself. So that was my mistake. Urshifu could have Terra Steeled. Urshifu can Terra Steel against Flying Terra, Roaring Moon, because it gets one shot by acrobatics. So if I steal Terra, and then if I switch out to the Raging Bolt, that would have been much better. That is something to do. Now from here, it's a little bit difficult to do. It protected, and then they double protected to take out my Fake Out. I could have calmed down, but it's hard to read that they're going to double protect. And in here, the Urshifu was running Sash. Can run Sash. So I could have doubled up into it, but it can run so many things. Knockoffs are no more leftovers, and then Surging Strikes takes out. Oh, it doesn't take out the Incineroar, but almost. Flare Blitz in there, just wanted to do some damage. And in here, I just picked the wrong one. I would have picked the wrong one anyway. I could have Dragon Pulsed. Maybe, okay. So read when opponent Tailwind is over. But in here, I don't think him pressing Tailwind was the best thing to do, because either way his mons are much faster than my Raging Bolt, because my Raging Bolt is so slow. So this is kind of whatever. And then I Thunderclap, and he would Acrobatics, which I did resist. And then in here I was worried about Earth Power. That's why also Fairy. And so I protected. Yeah, Earth Power is there, so I was just like, well, maybe I could Fairy Terra, Thunderclap the Roaring Moon, and then not get double hit by the oops, not get doubled up. I mean, get one hit KO by the Earth Power. It ended up OHKOing me anyway. Oh, sorry, should have heard that. I do want to make something. I take a look at something. 엔드로스 화신 돼지의 힘. What is he running? Let's say for the sake of the argument he's running the same thing. 116 Earth Power. Let's say that I wasn't. Oops, sorry about that. That I wasn't running the running that I didn't get critted. He does have sheer force, and I am Raging Bolt, and my defensive typing is 188 and 4 speed def, which isn't much. And I get one hit. Alright, I get one hit by that anyway. No, I do Fairy Terra. So how do I change that? I am Fairy type. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to die. This I wasn't supposed to die to that either, right? No, 69%. So it could have killed me in the worst case. Let's say if it was running Life Orb, it still doesn't kill me. I will live through it. And then I could have tried to Calm Mind wouldn't have done anything. I would have lived. Sure. Let's say if I didn't have Life Orb, I still get 2 hit with Fairy Terra. And then I would Dragon Pulse into you for not a kill. Alright, never mind. I would have still lost anyway. I want to say, sorry about the weird things in the middle. I want to say that I got unlucky. If I was able to KO the Roaring Moon with the Icicle Crash, I would have been in much better position. And I just want to write down Raging Bolt, no Calm Mind, Dragon Pulse does about 40 to 50% to Landorus Incarnate. So that's it. Well, things could have been better. No, there is no other world. I was like, is there a world that I am faster than the Landorus Therian? But I don't think that is possible. I don't even have leftovers, so it's really about it was really about whether I hit that Icicle Crash first turn or not, and then if I did, I wouldn't have to deal with the acrobatics anymore. and my Chien-Pao would have lived, my Urshifu would have lived. So it's just all in all, my Urshifu would have still died because I would forget to steal Terra. But all in all, I would have probably won the game if it wasn't for that miss. But like I said, in any game that doesn't run 100% accuracy moves, I just have to realize that I am susceptible to losses like this. Alright, well, still a lot to learn in this match. Thank you guys for watching. Maybe next game I will win. But I hope you guys are around for that one, and I will see you in the next battle.